is like a wheel, it always comes around. Starting over and over again, spinning, turning, turning around. Spinning, turning, turning around. We're paying you EVD. Life is like a wheel, spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. We're paying you EVD. Life is like a wheel, spinning, turning, turning around.
Good evening, family. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Oyua Nancy from Kenya in East Africa. I do travel and lifestyle content. If that is of interest to you, can you consider subscribing? And if you're my returning subscriber, thank you very much for always coming back to watch my videos. On today's vlog, I'll be sharing with you my baby's first flight experience and more insights on holders of US green cards, all lawful permanent residents who left US in 2019 and were unable to return to the US within 1 year or more after the COVID pandemic struck. This trip is going to take me 2 days to get to New York on a direct flight. You will understand why as we go by. This is day 1 heading to Jomo Kenyatta International Airport using the expressway. My flight leaves at midnight. Stay tuned as we explore the unknown.
Life is like a wheel, it always comes around. Starting over and over again, spinning, turning, turning around. Spinning, turning, turning around. We're paying EVD. Life is like a wheel, spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. We're paying EVD. Life is like a wheel, spinning, turning, turning around.
I am a US permanent resident holder and have been away from US for the last 3.5 years. Holders of green card know what can go wrong if you're away for more than 1 year. At times, you can lose your card.
Life is like a wheel, it always comes around. Starting over and over again, spinning, turning, turning around.
There are 2 basic options for getting back to the US when you overstayed abroad. Abroad, on my case, means Kenya for more than 1 year. Option number 1 is apply at the US Embassy or Consulate for a returning resident or SB1 visa. I tried it for 2 years without succeeding to schedule an interview appointment due to COVID backlogs. And remember, you can be denied the visa. It's a 50-50 affair. The second option is board a flight. Yes, you heard me right. Just board a plane. That is what worked for me. I got my India passport. All documents required I put together in a file. Booked a direct ticket with Kenya Airways. You got to be courageous and prepared to demonstrate your documents to CBP officers. CBP means Control Border Patrol at the airport that you did not intend to abandon your green card.
Driving real slow on the passenger side. I couldn't be your sunshine. We're up in the air, but I'm down for the ride. I couldn't be your sunshine. Yeah. Every time you get in my
I want you to note that airlines should not refuse you to board a plane. And to those with expired green cards, CBP reminds airlines that they may be boarded without penalty, provided the card was issued with a 10-year expiration date.
driving real slow on the passenger side. I couldn't be your sunshine. We're up in the air, but I'm down for the ride.
Arrived at the airport at 9 p.m., went through the line at check-in. They checked my documents, asked for baby's visa. I told them that she doesn't require a visa. She benefits from my permanent residence card. Under US immigration regulation, a child born during the permanent residence mother's temporary visit abroad, which is Kenya, provided that admission is within 2 years of birth, only required to have a valid passport photos, birth certificate, letter of consent from the dad, and valid re-entry visa or permanent residence card for the mother. They accept and tell me to sit down and wait for them to apply for clearance from the US Control Border Patrol. The airline gets CBP clearance to avoid getting fined. Time is taken. 2 hours later, the Kenya Airways agent comes back and tells me they have received the clearance letter from the US CBP stating baby and I have been cleared to travel, and unfortunately, we will be unable to travel because the check-in was closed. The good news was they were able to reschedule us to the next day flight, same time, free of charge, at no extra cost. Baby was excited to see his dad waiting for him, so we drove back home. Came the following day at 6:30 p.m. Got checked in. Got through the Kenya immigration desk. The gentleman asked for the baby's birth certificate and dad consent, then stamps our passport. It was very nice. Then we proceed to the final gate, gate 20, to board the direct flight. My baby is very outgoing. She played a lot before we boarded the flight.
Life is like a wheel, it always comes around. Starting over and over again, spinning, turning around.
My little travel buddy gets a bassinet, sleeps for 10 hours straight. The rest 5 hours she's busy entertaining the crew and passengers. Overall, she did great for a first timer. Finally, after 15 hours, we arrived at New York, 8 a.m. in the morning. It's raining heavily. I see it as a blessing. Proceeding to the immigration, the first CBP officer asks if I know there's a possibility of losing the card. I confidently say yes, and then he takes me to the secondary inspection. You don't need to be afraid, just a more in-depth interview where they check the documents that are needed and just ask you some questions if need to be. Then your passports are stamped. They were let in. We are out of the airport. Mali was excited to see Ashush and Babu after months of video calls. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, starting off the American series, August 2023. I give God all the glory and honor. Kindly consider subscribing if you've watched to this point. I promise it's gonna be entertaining and informative on this series.
Driving real slow on the passenger side. I couldn't be your sunshine. We're up in the air, but I'm down for the ride. I couldn't be your sunshine. Yeah. Every
heading to the third smallest state in America, the Nutmeg State, or the Constitutional State. The road trip will be 1 hour 30 minutes drive. Enjoy the ride with me and let me know in the comment box section which state I'm heading to according to my description.
Life is like a wheel, it always comes around. Starting over and over again. Spinning, turning, turning around. Spinning, turning, turning around. We're paying you if it is. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. We're paying you if it is. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Ooh, I used to wonder why. Does it seem like it's so hard to get all things I want? I never understood, but when the time is right, my turn will come. I just have to wait and be patient. Upendo watoraram, usafi wautere. Mangwana ulipadenga, mangwana ulipasi. Usafi wakatari siramwe munupasi. Shwe mangwana chakunura. Turning, turning around. Spinning, turning, turning around. We're paying you if it is. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. We're paying you if it is. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Yeah. Kuja pesa, kuja nayo nipovuta. Uja fara, uja chema, richa shanduka. Upeni watoraramu, usafi wautere. Mangwana ulipadenga, mangwana ulipasi. Usafi wakatari siramwe munupasi. Shwe mangwana chakunura. Upeni watorarama, usafi wautere. Mangwana ulipadenga, mangwana ulipasi. Usafi wakatari siramwe munupasi. Shwe mangwana chakunura. Upeni watorarama, usafi wautere. Mangwana ulipadenga, mangwana ulipasi. Usafi wakatari siramwe munupasi. Shwe mangwana chakunura. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, spinning, turning, turning around. We're paying you if it is. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, spinning, turning, turning around. We're paying you if it is. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Life is like a wheel, it always comes around. Starting over and over again.
Driving slow on the passenger side. I couldn't be your sunshine. Every time you get in my living for lazy days, up in a daze. Ooh, driving down the 405, never feel so alive. Yeah. Ooh, every time I'm all alone, can't help but pick up the phone, and I'm ringing it for you. And I'm ringing it for you. Driving real fast and I'm feeling alright. I could be your sunshine. Not gonna stop until we collide. I could be your sunshine. Every time you get in my baby, give me a raise. Give me a raise. Every time you get in my living for lazy days, up in a daze. Ooh, driving down the 405, never feel so alive. Yeah. Ooh, every time I'm all alone, can't help but pick up the phone, and I'm ringing it for you. Never wanna stop, never wanna slow down. Don't you ever dare turn this car around. Never wanna stop, never wanna slow down. Don't you ever dare turn this car around. Ooh, driving down the 405, never feel so alive. Yeah. Ooh, every time I'm all alone, can't help but pick up the phone, and I'm ringing it for you. And I'm ringing it for you. And I'm ringing it for you.
Audible Records.
Life is like a wheel, it always comes around. Starting over and over again. Spinning, turning, turning around. Spinning, turning, turning around. We're paying you EVD. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. We're paying you EVD. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Ooh, I used to wonder why. Does it seem like it's so hard to get all things I want? I never understood, but when the time is right, my time will come. I just have to wait and be patient. Upendo wa toraramu, usafi wa uterera. Mangwana ulipadenga, mangwana ulipasiva. Usafi wa katari sira mwe munupasi. Shwe mangwana chakunura. Spinning, turning, turning around. Spinning, turning, turning around. We're paying you EVD. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, turning, turning, turning around. We're paying you EVD. Life is like a wheel. Spinning, turning, turning around. Yeah. Kuja pesa, kuja nayo nipovuta. Uja fara, uja chema, richa shanduka. Upendo wa toraramu, usafi wa uterera. Mangwana ulipadenga, mangwana ulipasiva. Usafi wa katari sira mwe munupasi. Shwe mangwana chakunura. like a wheel spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, spinning, turning, turning around. We'll pay you if you need. Life is like a wheel spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, spinning, turning, turning around. Like a wheel spinning, spinning, turning, turning around. Turning around. Life is like a wheel, it always comes around. Starting over and over again.
Passenger side, I couldn't be your sunshine. We're up in the air, but I'm down for the ride. I couldn't be your sunshine. Yeah. Every time you get in mine, baby, give me a raise. Give me a raise. Every time you get in mine. And I'm ringing it for you.